Hello? Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? Hello? Sound check. Sound check. There he is. That's the guy. That's the guy that I know. Hello, welcome back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Zenless Zone Zero. Today, we're going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero. Hopefully, this doesn't dox me. Hold on. There it is. Now, I haven't done this in a while. And also, I gotta say, there's a lot of drama going on, okay? And I'm not a drama YouTuber, okay? Drama Twitch streamer, okay? I don't talk about drama. There is kind of like, it does feel kind of weird to talk about like voice actors considering everything that's happening. It's just so much drama. It's too much drama, and like, I don't know, man. That's not for me to figure out. That's the business of like the voice actors and the companies and the unions and all that shit to happen. I will say though, can I say? And I think like I get like an emotional response to like people, you know, to what's happening right now. But I will say like harassing and like shaming a voice actor. Not saying it's good or bad, okay? I'm not picking a side. I don't pick sides here, okay? I don't pick sides. But what I will say is because certain voice actors decided to like publicly shame another voice actor, it has resulted in a large portion of the Genshin Impact community to basically become anti-union. I think a lot of people discussing it and researching it and actually looking into it have more nuanced takes, but I think the large majority of people who are just seeing the drama unfold and reading like fucking Reddit headlines and not really like looking into what like the actual union contracts say, I think the voice actors doing what they did publicly has kind of directly resulted in creating a lot of anti-union people. So look, this just goes to show that never post your opinion online on Twitter ever. Unless it's a lukewarm opinion that everyone can agree with. Never say anything on Twitter, okay? Because you're just gonna fucking ruin everything for everybody, okay? Your actions have consequences that are unseen in this world, okay? You don't know what you're gonna say now and what it's gonna fucking lead to, okay? I swear to God, like, I'm not anti-union. I'm gonna give my opinion, okay? My opinion. This is opinion corner now, okay? My opinion. I am not anti-union in any way. I think unions are cool. I do think there's like something strange going on with SAG. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't read the contracts, but it seems like that there's a hesitancy for MiHoYo specifically to enter SAG, and it might be a financial concern. I don't know. I don't know anything about any of that. Okay, but like what I will say is like I saw some people literally in like Reddit comments who don't know what the fuck they're saying, who are straight up like, replace all the union voice actors. They're like calling for MiHoYo to fire everybody who's a part of the union, and I think that's a little crazy. Okay, you're insane if you think that's your opinion. But also on the other hand, I feel like we should, you know, I don't know. Okay, like it's whatever. That's my opinion. My opinion is I don't know, and you know what? That's like the best opinion to have. Anyways, we're gonna play classic Genshin. This is a Honkai Star Rail, my favorite one. I know this isn't where I'm not playing Honkai Star Rail right now. Sorry, okay, unfortunately, but we're gonna do this because I like to do all of them, except maybe Genshin. Well, we'll see. Voice actor drama goes kind of crazy though, man. I don't know. Like some of them are, and I get it, right? I imagine like being in the field, it's like probably is like super important to you, especially if you have certain beliefs about like what a union can provide. And I believe that a union is, you know, probably in theory good. Again, I don't know anything about SAG though. Like a lot of what people are saying about SAG specifically makes this. Also, I got it. That was so easy. A lot of things people are saying about SAG specifically are like, I don't know. It just seems complicated. It's like I need a lawyer to look it over, and then the lawyer can tell me what the fuck he thinks, because I don't fucking know what any of this means. What character says this? I think I'll set up cam. Like fucking, that's like the easiest person. This is like so easy. Lisa May.
I think I'll set up camp here.
Look up Risa May. See if she's done anything wrong. Tonight. Okay, no, don't do that. It's a joke. Don't do that. She's fine. No, these voice actors are fine. What the fuck is that, man? That's like a... What the hell am I looking at? I literally don't know what that is. Like this, I have no conception of what object this could possibly be. Looks like it kind of looks like a chain link, but like there's like a thing here. I always forget her name. What the hell's her name? Xian. That's not a character. What's her name? What's her name? What the fuck is her name? I don't think it's her, but Shui. How do you spell her name? Shui. 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 No, it's not Shui. I don't know what that is. It looks like it's like a slash ability. Maybe you're holding on to something. Slash ability where you're holding on to something. Let me think about that for a second. Who wields a weapon in this game and like hits you with the weapon? Could that be a book? Is this like a doctor? No, because there's like a little hook here. You see this? It's like coming out from it. So it's something that goes like whooshing, whooshing. Could be Aglaia. It's not Aglaia. Oh, Corrin? Is Corrin in this game? No, Corrin is not in this game. Who is this? Himiko. This is her follow-up attack. Yes. Yes, of course. Daily emoji me. These right here. Argentine. That's so easy. That's so okay. Now we're gonna get into the drama. Okay, this is the drama zone. Okay, watch out. Watch out. I've actually been playing a lot of Genshin just because I really like Veressa. I think she's really cool. Okay, she's none of these, and she's way before 5.0. I'm gonna say, give me a Farina. She scales HP, right? Her ascension stat. Nope, that's crit rate. Okay. She does wield a sword way before Fontaine. They're not a crit character. I'm gonna say maybe like a leeway defense character with the sword. Does that exist? Oh, there's Albedo. Albedo is a leeway. No, he's not leeway. He's Mondstadt defense ascension stat, and that'll get us Geo. Oh motherfucker. Not Geo, but they are from Leeway and they wield a sword. Leeway sword. Who's from Leeway? We have Zhongli, we have Yelan, we have Kashing, but it's not Electro, so it can't be Kashing. Ganyu has a bow. Let me think. 4 stars. There is the spear lady. I don't remember her name. The one who sings Chinese songs, or like the traditional Chinese songs. Oh, dude, he's like an original character. Original like 1.0 not Geo, a 1.0 sword wielder from Leeway. I feel like I should know this. Oh, Xing Chue. What? Oh wait, it's Mondstadt. I don't know why I thought it was Leeway for some reason. Because Albedo. Oh my fucking god, I'm so stupid. And it can't be fucking because of water, dude. I'm so dumb. Okay, Mondstadt sword. Original sword Mondstadt user. It's got to be Jean, right? Wait, no, Jean scales with attack though, doesn't she? Jean scales attack. Fuck. I'm pretty sure Jean scales attack because her heal scales based on attack, doesn't it? But who else could it be? Who else is a sword user from 1.0 from Mondstadt? Official. Oh, Bennett? Bennett could be Bennett. Could be Bennett. Does Bennett scale attack as well? Just yes. Yeah. Oh, he scales energy recharge. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. Okay, now we're getting into the drama. Now we're getting into the fucking drama. Okay, watch out. I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting. Who could this possibly be? Hold on. I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting. Someone who's like tsundere? Who's tsundere? 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 Xiao? Xiao? No, it's not Xiao. I just happened to be resting. Who is like kind of tsundere? Ayaka? Oh, no. Ayaka like loves you and like she wants you to know it. I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting. No, I was gonna say princessin, but this is way too normal for princessin to say something like that. Mona? It could be Mona. Mona's a little tsundere, a little bit. Unlock hint. Dina Sherman. Adina Sherman. I don't know. There's a lot of 4-star characters that I don't have any like, not even like an inkling of like what their character is like, or even 5-star characters too. Because I did skip like a big portion of like Sumeru and Notland. Oh wait, you know who could this be? This could be Wander. Nope. Dina. Like I think intuitively I'm like this is a feminine name, but like it could literally be any character. It doesn't really. Assuming that name is even feminine, they could also do male voice acting. So like it doesn't exactly help me the name unless I like know who this person is, and I don't. It's just very evident. I assume it's like a sorry. I assume it's not like a tall person. I feel like a tall person wouldn't say this. You know what I mean? I feel like it'd be one of these smaller people. Barbara? Charlotte is like really confident. Chiori, I don't know who you are. Could be Sitlali. No. Oh wait, no, but Sitlali is the March 7th voice actor who is what's her name? I forgot her name.
I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
Farzan. I really thought it was her, dude.
I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting.
I really thought it was her. They sound pretty similar, don't they? I haven't heard Diona talk in a long time, to be honest with you, so I don't know. This is Yai Miko. This is I was gonna say Ting Yun. That's not a character. Flower. And when I think of Flower, I just think of Ting Yun doing the Flower. Oh, Ayaka kind of has this when her E ability it goes like a. This looks so familiar. It could be also. Could be Raiden Shogun. Doesn't she have this like on her back? Jade claimed Flower. This is Ingwan. Whoa. It's a little bit of a mistype, okay? A mistype. I wasn't typing anything. It is an Animo ability. Jade claimed Flower, Animo ability. It's not Animo hypostasis. It's not Xiao. Xiao doesn't do this. Whose ability is this? It's not Arataki Ito. See, I don't know my Genshin characters. Also, there's like 80 of them, so this is like impossible now. This is like literally not doable. Unless I am like obsessed with all the characters. Pachina. Jade claimed. Let me think about Jade type characters. Jade type characters is like Leeway. This gives me Leeway vibes. It could be Zhongli. I don't think it's Zhongli because Zhongli has the penis and then a meteor. It's not Ningguang. This wouldn't make sense to be it's an animo ability, isn't it? Because it's because of the color. Who's an animo character from Leeway? It doesn't exist. Oh wait, there's a new one. There's a new one. Lanyan? Oh fucking what? Why do you have an ability named Jade Claim Flower, bro? You're not from Leeway. Stop LARPing. Okay, whatever. Daily emojis me. That's easy. That's easy. Don't at me. Oh, wait, did I do emoji? Oh, yeah, I did. It was Argentine. It happened so fast that I didn't even realize. Okay, this is going to be easy because this is going to be Trigger. Okay, she doesn't exist. Sorry. Going to be Onbi, regular Onbi. This is an electric type. This is Grace. Not Anomaly or Stun. Sorry. Not part of the Cunning Hairs. This is Cunning Hairs too, right? I just need to check. Oh, it's not. Is a different. Okay, so it's an attack electric type. Does this exist? Oh, Anton. Anton's an attack type, right? Oh, fuck me, dude. Harumasa. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I did it. I did it. So exciting. Okay, now for like the thing that is actually exciting in this game. The thing that like everyone loves to see. Everyone loves to talk about. Everyone loves to LMAO and laugh out loud over is gambling. Let me hire this because it's been actually kind of quiet. What did I have this at last time? 8? Is 8 too loud? Might be too loud. Let's do 6 for now. This is, of course, the life and blood of gacha games. The thing that keeps it going. Don't look at my purchases. You're going to make fun of me. I haven't purchased anything since I still have the... I haven't purchased... You just have to believe me. I haven't purchased anything since I bought the $100 pack like fucking 8 months ago. Or whenever this game came out. Or whenever GUN came out. Look, see? So you haven't bought anything. I just have the one that I just have this up here. I actually did buy... I have been buying, obviously, the membership, but we don't talk about that. Okay. Sorry. Okay, surprisingly, I do like Onbi. I think playing the story, I kind of surprisingly really liked Trigger. I don't know if I'm gonna get her sphere, her circle, her engine, her W engine. I might try, but I think I would be happy with just having Trigger. I haven't been playing this game too much, so I don't really have that much savings. I kind of just have the daily savings, and I did accidentally skip a Deadly Assault. It was the one that I said I wouldn't want to do on stream, but I would do it later, and then turns out later it means after it ended, so I kind of missed out on some polychrome there. But, you know. Well, I mean, we make do. We carry on. Carry on, my wayward son. I did surprisingly like Trigger though in the story. Also, I think she works really well with Onbi, right? Oh my god, sorry, I haven't loaded the game in. All right, here's the tutorial. Hold basic attack to enter sniper stance, allowing Trigger to fire consecutive sniper shots. When it hits an enemy, Trigger gains 25 purge points. With purge points, when other characters are active, hit an enemy with various attacks, or with attacks, they can trigger various aftershock attacks from Trigger. So this bar builds up, and then post bar filled up, it consumes this to do aftershock attacks. Increases the target's stun damage multiplier effect, which remains effective even when the target is not stunned. Very cool.
Recalibrating.
Bro doesn't even know he's getting sniped right now. When trigger has purge, other active characters in the squad can activate trigger's basic attack harmonizing shot when hitting enemies with basic attack, dodge counter, special attack, quick assist, or dealing electro damage. Oh, dealing electro damage and accumulating days. So if I basic attack, dodge counter, this doesn't count EX. Oh, EX with heavy attacks. Okay, this is the heavy attacks. When hitting enemies with heavy attacks, an EX special attack, assist, follow up, or ultimate, they can activate Tartarus, dealing electro damage and accumulating a large amount of days. I see. So if you hit with basic attack or any other like normal attack move, she does a baby follow up. And then if you hit them with big attacks, she does a big follow up. Understood.
That'll teach ya.
So now the bar is filled.
Over here. Show no mercy.
It doesn't look like it's even consuming the bar. Does it not consume the bar? It just like sits there. I've definitely seen it be consumed. There's definitely a way to consume it. When hitting enemies with an EX special attack or ultimate, trigger will enter coordinated support. While in coordinated support, other active characters in the squad can trigger basic attack harmony shot whenever they hit enemies with any attack without consuming purge. With no cooldown restriction.
I'll take point.
Okay, I think I get it. Well, I hit you with this.
Firepower.
It turns yellow. Yes. Okay. It didn't seem like it was consuming purge before. I don't know if that was just like how the tutorial is. And it seems like she just spams them too, which is pretty cool.
Ether vision activate.
Dude, to think you can play every game like this now. You don't even have to actually do anything. Like why even get into like the thing where you have to like do combat and like roll around and like fucking, you know, dodge attacks and shit. Look at this. Because it takes way too long. Please die.
Watch your back.
You're in my sights.
Very cool.
Prepare
Very
for
cool.
a long fight. This bullet will reach its mark.
This is too loud. I feel like it's too loud. That voice line kind of like hurt my ears. Is that normal?
Move it right now.
Support in position. I'll pierce right through.
Hold on. I gotta lower it. When she said, "Take this shot," kind of like hurt my ears a little bit. Fucking spawn noise hurt my ears too. Ow.
Time to sharpen my claws.
It's too loud, dude. It's too loud. Hold on.
Fire support ready.
I'll lower it for you. I think it's fine for me.
Show no mercy.
Oh, no mercy.
Wanna try my massage? Neat and tidy. That'll teach ya.
Trigger's very cool. It does kind of suck that you don't really see her on the field, though. She kind of exists, like, not on your team. Well, she does. Okay, well, that's the cool thing, though, is, like, even though she is, like, a press E ability and then never touch the character ever again until, like, next cycle, you do actually see her, because she, like, fucking comes in and goes, like, pew, 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 and it's very cool. Among Us. Sorry. Okay. I am going to roll for trigger. That was very cool. Well, let me see what her thing does. Wait, did I collect that? Or does it just give it to you automatically? Because in Genshin, you have to collect it, and if you don't, that shit disappears from the world. Okay. Definitely gonna roll. Let me see what this does. Stun specialty. When the equipper's aftershock hits an enemy, causing electro damage, target's defense is reduced for 25% for 5 seconds. Passive effects of the same name do not stack when this effect is triggered if the equipper is not the active character. They gain 1 stack of Spirit Lock. Up to a maximum of 3. This can trigger only once per use of a skill. Each stack of Spirit Lock increases the equipper's impact by 4%, lasting 12 seconds. The duration of each stack is calculated separately. At full stacks of Spirit Lock, the equipper's impact increases an additional 8%. Oh, wait, what the fuck? How does this work? When Aftershock hits an enemy, it reduces defense. When this effect is triggered, if they are not the active character, they gain a stack of Spirit Lock. It can only be triggered once per use of a skill. This doesn't... Okay, sorry. I'm getting confused with like skill meaning E ability. I think what this is saying is like per shot that she does of an Aftershock, it gives her a stack. So pretty much this is up all the time, I would imagine. Like, you don't really have to put in an effort. Because when it said skill, I was like kind of confused. Like, are they saying that I have to like press E on her every 12 seconds? But that wouldn't make sense because it would be impossible to get all full stacks. There wouldn't be enough energy in the world to do that, and not enough time because each stack is separate. It doesn't reset. So, okay. Yeah, I think it's just when an Aftershock hits. Any new Bang Boo? I feel like I saw a new Bang Boo that looked cool. Maybe not. There's no new guy? What the hell? Okay.
All right. Let us begin the gambling. Gamble.
Oh, I woke up today to watch the Nintendo Direct. Pretty good, actually. I liked the game releases, and I wasn't planning on getting a Nintendo Switch 2. The problem is they did also literally announce fucking exclusive Switch 2 from software game. Bloodbones or something. Duskblood, I think it was called. And the moment I saw that, I was like, I really want to fucking play this. And I the only way it's a Switch exclusive, and I was like, fuck, dude, I'm gonna have to get a Switch 2. And I don't have that money, right? I don't have the money to afford a fucking $500 Switch 2. So I don't know, but that game literally single-handedly made me kind of want a Switch 2. I don't know though. We did get Silksong news. Silksong coming out 2025, right? I think. Pretty cool. I was never like I liked Hollow Knight, but like Silksong, I don't know. It looks cool, and I'm definitely gonna play it, but I'm not like a psycho, you know, like obsessive Hollow Knight fan or whatever. I think it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. But, you know.
Hey, hi. Put a bottom sign. Not a head. Herobrine. And I'm in the mines playing Minecraft, digging up the stone. Gonna go and roam.
Sorry, I'm not good at rapping. You could tell that my like cognitive ability. Yes, dude, let's fucking go. I'll take that any day, bro. We need to maintain the agenda. That literally does not make me sad at all. That sounds sarcastic. That sounds really sarcastic. It's not. I love Soldier 11, and the faster I can get her Cinema 6, the better. Okay, the rest of this is garbage. I don't fucking want any of this. Soldier 11, let's go. That's kind of hype. I went so long without getting Soldier 11 that like getting another like a Cinema 1 of her is like, I'm so fine with that because she's so cool. All right, hit me with another one. What else was in the Nintendo Direct? I don't know. Because I woke up at 6 a.m. I got up, I went to the bathroom, and then my cat was in the bed, and I was like, fuck, I guess I'll lie down because my cat's there. Might as well lie down with my cat, right? Because I love my cat, so I'm going to lie down with my cat. And so, like, there were parts of the Nintendo Direct where I was, like, looking at the screen, and I was like... and I was like, I'm falling asleep right now. I don't really care. I think at some point I started dreaming about like how like Hitman was being released on Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know if this is real because I fell asleep during this part, and when I woke up it was like a different game. I don't remember. I don't know if Hitman is actually being released on the Nintendo Switch, but I remember at some point I think like I hallucinated like a DLC Nintendo Switch exclusive for Hitman, and it was like fucking, there was like this weird glorp monster that was like that you can play as. They're like, now introducing new Hitman character in Hitman, what, I don't remember what it was, the Hitman like the roguelike Hitman game. It's like introducing new glorp character, and it was like this weird like goo character with like an eyeball, and I was like, what the fuck is happening, bro? When why are they like releasing this character in Hitman on the Nintendo Switch 2? This doesn't make any sense. And then I like woke up and I was like, I don't know if that was real, and I don't want to go back and verify it because I want to watch like the current live feed. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and check if Hitman is releasing on Nintendo Switch or not. What else? Oh, Deltarune. All right, Deltarune. Chapters 3 and 4 confirmed. Let's go on the Switch 2. That was exciting. What else? I remember there was more stuff that I don't remember really. I'd have to go back and check. Nintendo Direct Switch 2. Here we go. Let me go through it. Nintendo Switch, bigger screen. Oh, the new Mario games looked cool. Obviously, I mean, it's Mario. The new Mario Kart looked cool because like, was it implied to be like not open world but like open track? Like you could literally just say fuck it, I'm going over here now, and then like literally do that. It seems kind of cool. Oh yeah, they have on the Nintendo Direct, they showcased like their like built-in Discord basically. And people were I saw people were posting memes after the fact, like Nintendo Connect or whatever it's called, live feed, and it's like the most blurry screen ever. And like, yeah, that shit like during the direct, that shit was kind of hella blurry and like laggy. It was kind of funny that they showed it off that way because it kind of looks really bad. But I also think like, even though it looks bad and like kind of choppy to like share your screen with your friend or whatever on your Switch, even if it looks kind of bad, I also think it's kind of impressive that this like tiny handheld device is capable of doing that. I don't know. It was just kind of like, yes, it's funny that they like showcased it like laggy as fuck at like fucking 10 bit rate, but also like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool for people who like don't have computers or want to use Discord or whatever, that you could just have that option available to you. What else was here? Zelda? What is this? Pokemon? Fuck Pokemon, bro. You know, I want to play Pokemon, but like, Elden Ring is coming. Split Fiction. I don't remember any of this, dude. How long did I sleep? Redesigned UI. Oh, I remember this. Bravely Default. That game looked cool. Is Bravely Default like a good game? I don't know. I'm not like an RPG. It looked cool. Looked cool. I liked the art style. Like the design of the characters looked really interesting.
I've got your back.
Hold on. I want to see something. What's her C1 look like? Damn, bro. Why you posing like that? Chill. Cooldowns reduced to 2 seconds. Purge gained hitting an enemy. Continuous fire increased by 25%. Max purge increased. You think it's better to go for a C1 or the... Oh, let me see what Pryden has to say. ZZZ Pryden. They probably had like the whole fucking write-up ready. Aftershock, charge, debuff, hybrid support. Holy shit. Very simplistic in play style. Just do 4 charge shots, swap out, rarely come back. I want her to come back though. I like her. Build, let's see. Blazing Laurel. I don't have that, unfortunately. That's the restraint. Is that depends on the enemy's current HP to inflict more days. What is this? When the target's HP is lower than 50%, the equipper inflicts more days. Is no lower than 75%. Bonus is further enhanced. Precious fossilized. The top number shows performance when applying days, bottom number dealing damage. Okay, so obviously, so if you want to deal days, it seems like you can kind of run her without her W engine. But if you do want her to like do decent damage, it's probably best to, sorry, this is not my trigger. It seems like it is probably best
Awaiting further instructions.
to
I am the eye
run
of
her
Ol.
with her W engine. Stop. I have to check what I have though. I don't know what I have. I could give her this. Hellfire Gears. How does this work on her? Hellfire Gears is the least effective one. What the hell? It's like the worst. It's like literally the worst one. The blue one is better for her stun capabilities, at least. Hellfires does give her more damage, but she doesn't. You have to use EX special attack, which she doesn't do. Oh my fucking god. Steam Oven, I definitely have that. Do I have Precious Fossilized Core? I do. It just seems like so situational. This doesn't work because like I'm not doing any of that. Every 10 energy accumulated, the equipper's impact is increased by 2%, stacking up to 8 times. After energy is consumed, this bonus remains for 8 or more seconds. Duration of each stack is calculated separately. How does this fare according to Pryden? Sorry, I can't think for myself, so I have to use Pryden. Higher total impact but less reliability due to its conditional effect. You're adept at managing the uptime of engines in combat. Can outperform it only in modes that have standard enemy HP values. It seems like also like the 25 defense shred is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I kind of need that. I kind of want that. But here's the thing, right? You could probably tell where the issue's coming. I don't have any more fucking money. I don't think I'd have to be incredibly lucky here. There's no way I'm getting this. Blah, 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 blah. Damn, bro. This is like the second time I've gotten like 4 A's in a single 10 pool, which is crazy because that shit just gives me all my money back. Actually, that one doesn't because it's fucking stupid and worthless. Because they're engines. They're not actually characters. I mean, I'm gonna keep rolling. I do want it. I mean, the defense shred is just kind of crazy, isn't it? Don't. I mean, if I don't get it right now, it's fine. Oh, I got an A. Nice. Hey. Okay, this is gonna be my last 10 pull because this is literally all the money that I have left. That's not it.
No.
Why?
Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Give me my pulls back. 99.9% of gamblers quit before they win big. It's true. It's true. Fuck you. Okay, whatever. I don't have to use it right now.
Which alias?
I don't have to get the light cone right now.
I am
I do
the
want to
eye
use
of
her right now
Horus.
though, because I want to do her story and stuff. Dude, I could run a full like full squad. Right? I can run Trigger, Soldier 11, and an Onbi. So that doesn't really make sense. Like thematically it's kind of cool, but like they don't really work together that well. I don't have enough. What the fuck, dude? What are you talking about? How is this possible?
It's not possible.
Wait. Hold on.
I am the eye of Obel.
Watch this. 22? When did I get all these? Watch this. This is going to give me 10. Okay, not this one, but the next one is going to give me 10 Soldier 11s in a row. And then those 10 Soldier 11s are going to give me not only Cinema 6, but also are going to provide me the opportunity to restart rolling on Trigger again. I'm sorry, her W engine again. And then I'm going to fucking win all of it. I'm going to win everything and all the money in the world. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Nothing happened.
Man.
At the very least, got a couple more pools here. Watch as this gambler loses his mind.
New type of video game taking the world by a storm. Gacha games.
Right here with us today, we have a enjoyer of these gacha games.
Goes by the moniker online Taco Turt. He has spent countless hours and money playing these games. Taco Turt, can you give us a bit of insight?
Gambling, money. It's true. It's true. I am truly addicted. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I kind of fucking lost it there. I was looking at the Nintendo Direct. Hold on. No, stop. While this is loading, let me see what else is happening in the Nintendo. Oh, there's the new I don't know what the I definitely fell asleep during this part. I see a bunch of robots playing basketball. I don't remember that. That's not something I remember. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy. Yakuza 0. Let's go. Coming this winter. Oh, yeah, there's a new Zelda game, right? Where you go back in time or something. I don't fucking know, man. I still haven't played the actual Zelda game that I want to play, which is what was it called? The one where you actually play a Zelda and you get to like put shit down wherever you want. I really want to play that. There's just a problem with Nintendo games is like, I think they're good, and honestly, say what you will about the price, but I do think like generally they're worth it. Because, you know, nowadays on Steam you can buy like a $60 fucking, you buy like a $60 fucking AAA game and that shit like doesn't work or like run at all on your hardware. It's just fucking stupid. And that's just like something that can happen now.
I'll be here.
But I feel like generally Nintendo games, you get them and you're like, this is good shit. I know it's gonna be good shit. Did I pay like $60 for it? Yeah, that kind of hurts a lot. But like also, I know it's gonna be good shit.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon.
But also, I can't afford to pay. I can't afford to buy them.
You know,
I'm
coffee
fucking
is
broke,
not a
dude.
must, but a calm and relaxed mindset
Because
sure
all my money
is.
went into fucking gotcha gambling, dude. Holy shit. The problem is self-evident. All right. I'm gonna level trigger up, and then we're gonna continue the story, and then if I have time, I don't know how long. I don't know if I'm gonna stream for too long today. I feel a bit unmotivated today, or I guess I mean the opposite. I feel unmotivated today, and as much as I like streaming also feels rather unproductive when you like don't actually have like that big of an audience. It is quite again, I enjoy doing it. It just feels like unproductive, if that makes sense. And because I feel productive, this is the problem, right? When I feel productive, I don't want to stream because streaming is not productive. Because I'm just fucking sitting here playing a game, talking. I'm not doing anything. Right? And so it's like I don't want to stream now because I want to fucking like do something else that like seems cool. Like, I don't know. I watched dude, I'm getting distracted again. Hold on. We gotta get I'm just walking in circles. This always happens when I start talking, dude. I just start walking in circles. I was watching Doug and he rated a guy called Shindigs. And Shindigs had this like he has this thing where he basically like plays Papers, Please, but with like his Twitch chatters. So he has like a whole system set up where it like brings up like a passport and like a little Pepe the Frog. And like he basically like can let people into his like into his Twitch stream or not. And I think it's really cool and really funny. And he was kind of showing off how the whole system works. And that shit looked like a fucking mess, dude. He uses this like program that basically it's like Scratch, where you're able, Scratch is like a visual coding program. So he basically uses something like that to like organize all of his like his whole setup on OBS. And it looks like a fucking mess, dude. It literally looks like a nightmare to look at. And he was like literally getting lost in his own OBS files because of how many files he had. And I remember looking in that and being like, this concept and idea is so fucking cool. And this guy is such a mess. like the way he has it set up, it feels so horrendous, and yet he's doing it, and that's fucking awesome. And I love that. It's just a mess and it still works and it's still super cool. And I don't know, it's kind of inspiring. I kind of want to start learning Godot again. I learned Godot for like fucking 1 week, and then I totally forgot about it. And so I have like a half finished game, but I think it would be so cool to like code stuff specifically for like Twitch interactivity in Godot. I don't know if that makes sense. I just don't know what I would do because I play predominantly gacha games. Like, what the fuck? What Twitch interactivity am I going to have here? It doesn't make any sense. There's nothing I could do. If your energy is less than 40, energy's recovered to 80. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, playing a gacha game, what amount of Twitch interactivity can I possibly put inside of this? Playing gacha games. Like, there's nothing. I can't do anything here.
I've got your back.
There's no interactivity. that's like even marginally possible, except like Twitch chat gambles all of my money away. I guess I could do that. That sounds like a nightmare though. Sorry, Ambi, you're getting replaced. I'm sorry to tell this to you. Oh, actually, Ambi's not getting replaced. Nicole's getting replaced.
Pick me.
Question,
and
what's the
I bet
optimal
mine
setup
will
for
stand in
this?
line.
Is it you and then you? This is what like makes sense to my brain, but I don't know if that's what you want. Because Pulcro will then switch you in, which I don't think is what you want, right? You want Pulcro to switch Onbi in, which means you want you
I've
to be
got your back.
last.
I am the Eye of Obel.
That when you press your E ability, does she have a, I don't remember. Does she have a follow-up? Does she allow for a follow-up attack after using E? I don't remember, but you switch off of you to you, then you to refresh it, which then lets you go back to you, and then you kind of just chill there for like eternity. right? I think that's the way you want it to go.
I've got your back.
Stop, don't. I can't be playing this game, man. Why is she doing that to me? Why is she fucking... You know, someone was talking about like how like this game is the Gooner game of the MiHoYo games, and it's like if you look at it in perspective to like other games, other more Gooner type games, this is like nothing compared to them. But like I think Zenless, with how like mainstream it is, or like more mainstream than it is, I don't know. It is quite a Gooner game. It is like wholeheartedly a Gooner game. What do I want to run on her? Do I want Shadow Harmony? Because this increases her damage, right? But it doesn't increase her days. Let me look at the other one. The other one is Shockstar Disco, right? Shockstar Disco. I don't even know if I have a lot of these. Ulker already has all these. Bryden says to use Shockstar, but I feel like I remember people were saying you could pretty comfortably use Shadow Harmony, no? Here. I know she's a stun character, but like I guess this is if you want her to do damage though. For each stack, the equipper's attack increases 4% crit rate. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe you do want Shockstar, huh? I'm gonna have to go to the disc lady to get these all set up. For now, you can run... not that one. Apparently this one's good. I don't know like how... No lower than 50%. So this is basically the higher the HP, the faster it is to stun them. But like, I don't know, is that... It seems like worthless. I'd rather you just have stun all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to level this up if I'm trying to get her W engine. I can't put anything on her right now. She's fucking sucks right now. I shouldn't be putting her in here, but it's fine. I won't have to worry about it. I'm sure she won't get one shot by like the fucking NPC enemies. I want to click off screen to keep looking at the Nintendo Direct, but I don't want to like fuck up the game. Oh, let me see what else is there. Zelda game. Nintendo. Oh, they added GameCube games, which is really cool. I saw that. They added the Toon Zelda. I don't know what that game's called because I never played it. But the one where Toon Zelda originates from.
Engaging, adjusting for wind.
Adjusting for wind, guys. Watch out.
Have another.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe it is. I kind of hate that, like, they're like backwards. These characters operate in like a backwards way. That makes sense.
Mind the blind. What you deserve.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Let's go. I think that cooldown's pretty bad, huh? I'm trying to think about like the rotation if her pressing E tells her to go, which is fine because then she has a follow-up attack to Envy. The problem is, how do we get back to you? I guess I have to just press C, right? But that's like weird. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Should this team be backwards? Should I have it so that you're here so that I can press space to go back to you and reset the because if this team is backwards, I can press spacebar instead of having to press C, which lets me parry as well. Parry out of I don't know. I kind of hate that it's backwards like that. I have to check it again. I have to check it again.
This'll cost extra.
So you
Adjusting for wind.
are going to... Holy shit! Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Chill, chill, chill.
The melody of
So you're going to
combat.
activate Pulchra,
Fire support ready.
and then I can hit this with Pulchra, and then I can go to this. And that works like in theory. I just like...
Time to pin them down.
If I want to reset the cycle, I have to go backwards, and I don't like that. I'd rather go forwards, if that makes
Wanna
sense.
recharge?
Copy. Ether vision activate.
Bam, 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 bam.
Have another. Stay focused. You're in my
Right on cue.
Back to you.
quick shot.
Mind the voltage.
And the voltage, guys. You can do this.
Up here.
Now everybody fucking dies, theoretically. Dude, is everyone on board right now or on field? I don't think so. I think only Pulchra is on field. It's a cool team. It's a cool team, I gotta say. I don't know though. I think it might be better to be backwards because if I have it backwards, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I know it doesn't like really matter, but it kind of does, like for my comfort pressing spacebar. Wait, if there's a defensive assist coming up, right, and I'm trying to parry to switch, does pressing C parry in the opposite
I've got your
direction,
back.
in the opposite flow? So like in that team, if I were to press C while on trigger, would it parry with Onbi? I guess is what I'm trying to ask. I don't know. Does it matter? It probably doesn't matter, but like... Okay, here's what this shows. It usually says main DPS stun. I don't fucking know. My cat is screaming at me outside. Why is my cat screaming? Okay. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm gonna trust Pryden when it says
Should I use this time?
when it says to use Shockstar Disco. The thing is like Pulchra already has it, and well, I don't know. Pulchra's stun is kind of... I feel like Pulchra does more damage than she actually does do any stunning. The Pulchra, her final attack specifically, like the final of her aftershock attacks, I feel like does crazy amount of damage. I didn't want to be in here. I wanted to be outside. Damn, it took me an hour. It's like more than an hour. It's gonna take me more than an hour to start the story. What the hell? Hi, Corn.
The afternoon sun is
Hello.
exceptionally pleasant, like the rich oral aroma of a tune in D minor.
Impact +6. Wait, why does this work? This shouldn't work on her, should it? Why does this work? Oh, is it because her Is it because her aftershocks are considered basic attacks?
The joy that this delicious composition brings
Oh, they
is truly
are.
remarkable.
No, that makes sense. Because her aftershocks are called basic attack harmonizing shot. Are these not aftershocks? Am I misinterpreting what an aftershock is? Does she deal aftershock damage? She does. When her aftershock hits an enemy.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
It's called basic attack, but it is also an aftershock attack. Okay, whatever, dude. I think this set works because it is considered a basic attack. Therefore, all of her aftershocks will deal 20% more days without you even having to be on the field.
The joy that this
I
delicious
see.
composition brings
That makes
is
sense.
truly remarkable.
Please stop talking about whatever you're talking about. And make me some music. Ugh.
Take your time and savor it.
Imagine you want days, attack, electric damage, crit
The
rate.
joy that this delicious composition brings is truly
This has crit rate.
remarkable.
Those also have attack.
You can use it.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I like that one. It does have penetration, but I don't know how like useful penetration is on her. I'd rather have like impact or something. You can get impact as a substat, right? I'm pretty sure you
The joy
can.
that this delicious
This is
composition
4,
brings
or you want it
is
to be
truly remarkable.
crit, I think. Yeah, so you can trash that. Put that in the garbage can. You can put that in the garbage can as well. Fire damage, wrong character. This you want to be impact. None of these are impact. You can go to the trash too.
Truly, this one's flavor goes on and on.
Yeah. All right, that's garbage. All right, that's also garbage. That's garbage. Oh, okay. I see what you're cooking.
The joy that this
Oh, but this is
delicious
4. Oh my god,
composition
if this was 3, this would have been so good, dude. I thought this was a 3, and I was like, holy shit. It's a 4. I don't need this on 4. I need crit rate on here. 5, I need electric damage. I guess attack works, but that kind of sucks. This sucks. All of this sucks. Damn it. More music.
the joy that this delicious composition brings.
Stop
It's
talking about
truly
your delicious
remarkable.
composition. I don't care. Attack crit damage? I mean, you know, you can get better, but I'll take it, whatever. Again, I want crit rate on that.
Fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
They really want her to be healthy. Fortunately, it's not what I need right now.
Joy that this delicious composition brings. Remarkable. This one's flavor goes on and on.
Now we're fucking talking. Now we are fucking. Now me and you are literally fucking. Just in case the other one fails, which is highly unlikely because I'm not very picky with my Zenless substat allocation. The other games, for some reason, I like get so like hyper intense about the substats. In this game, there's something about the way that it visually looks that makes me care so much less.
It's truly remarkable.
It says crit rate. This could be this. That's not good, but like, you know, I don't want to be here forever. Okay, hold on. I'll be back.
Leaving so soon.
Wanna?
No, I'm gonna be back. I just said I would be
research
back.
subject?
God, she's not fucking listening to me, dude. Like she hates me or
I am
something.
the Eye of Obel.
All right, get me in. Sorry, not that. Get me. Ugh, fuck. You guys gotta work on your fucking UX, because this shit's like in different places in different games, even though you all are from the same damn company. All right, equip me with that. That seems pretty good, in my opinion. That will be the backup in case it sucks. I had a good one for this, didn't I? Yes, dude, yes. This one didn't have like a super good one. Maybe this one we can leave open. I don't think we even got one for this. Yeah, no crit on that at all. We had some attack ones, but ice damage bonus. Why did I save this? Why? I don't want that. Oh, is this for no, that doesn't make any sense. Is this supposed to be for what's his face? Does he even use that on this slot? Maybe he does, huh? All right, you can keep it for now. I didn't really get anything, huh? What's the second step one? Probably this. Crit rate. Impact. Impact! Oh, dude, who would have thought I had that, dude? Literally, who would have thought I had that? These both kind of are garbage. Here, let's just put on some shit for now. It has to be crit rate. I'm sorry. I don't have crit rate though. Oh my fucking god.
I've got your back.
Me back in the damn music store.
Evokes 100 aromas.
I have 16 of these. I guess I should use them, huh? I need a 4 with crit rate. That's so expensive. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. It's such an icky piece, man, but whatever.
Which alias should
I am the Eye of Oval.
Just say you hate me. Just say you fucking hate me. God. Stop doing that. You guys need to work on your UX. This shit's too much for me. And then this we can, I don't know, just fucking put a random one on. Here, take take that for now. We don't even need the other pieces, because you wanna know why? Because these are gonna roll so magnificently into crit rate and crit damage.
Oh, that's just like fucking that, dude. Just like fucking that.
We don't even need the other pieces, dude. We don't even need them. We don't even need them, dude.
Just,
Well, that's, you know, that's typical. That's, you know, whatever. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't hate that. That one, you know, we're not going to talk about that one. I guess for now, I'll level this one up. But, like, could be better. Could be better. Okay, now I have like 1,000 of these. What's the suggestions? Basic attack? Oh, is it because it counts the oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll do these first. I guess our whole stick is basic attacks, huh? You can tell I've been farming these for a while. And it's still not enough. That shit's still not enough. It's gonna be like 2 abilities maxed out at most. What the hell is this? I don't even know what that is.
I've got your back.
Okay. She's at a usable state now. I think I can happily continue the story. Not worrying too much about her ability to perform. Deadly Assault. 6 stars out of 9. Let's go. I gotta do this too. Oh, whatever.
All right, let's talk to Wise. This is the continuation of the story from last time after Hugo stole the thing and then him and Lycoon had like say Gex or something. I don't remember really. I don't remember the details. It was something like that. I don't know. Hi, Wise. Well, let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltists. Start investigating Bringer. Yeah, I agree. Commissioner's hasty closure of the case is a bit suspicious. Should definitely find Zhu Yuan. Get more information first. I'll go. Leave it to you then. Come back soon. I'll gather some information on the Internaut. All right. I did look into a little bit because I didn't want to. I was gonna stream this last week and I ended up not doing it. I did look into like how much of the story more there is. And there actually is quite a bit. It seems like there's like a whole section with Vivian, the purple lady.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
No, not overtime.
You're here.
It's you. What can I do for you? I want to ask you about Bringer. All the news, I'm sure. The commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange and I want to investigate further. There's been a lot of obstacles. As if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Wow. Way to explain that in a way that someone really stupid would understand it. Yes, but it could also be my sensitive position. As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind Inspector Bringer were all present or were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. However, those items have already been screened within the Bureau and there's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us has worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. I'd love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently. Oh, yeah. Some missing odd persons cases as well. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about that. I may know some stuff about that. Unfortunately. My only date wanted to meet me at public security. Could he be a dashing public security officer? You're meeting an online date at public security? Or he could be a scammer who loves trolling the public security. So sad. Sorry. Hello, how can I help you? You know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh no, he's not an inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they could be considered his estate. Anything special about them? Special? No. It's very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. Couldn't find this notebook in his belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. Anyway, everything has been sent to Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6. Maybe it was because the higher-ups suspect there's a mole in public sec. Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta blow my nose like really badly. Give me one moment. Hello? Back. Alright. Talk to security boo. Nah. Hello, citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? You know Bringer. Oh, Mr. Bringer, I know. I once caught him in the bathroom, secretly recording his to-do list for the next day with a tape recorder. Probably worried that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short, or was it just Bringer? However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. It's because I'm a bang boo that I happened to witness something like this. Interesting. Looks like that notebook is very, very special, very unique. Their problem, citizen. Do you know about Bringer? Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? No. I'm just curious. Oh, good. Boss told us not to talk about Bringer. Probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. I thought it was because he was injured in the hollow or had witnessed something terrible. That operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. You have any other information? I remember now. Seems like Bringer had memory issues for a long time, always forgetting stuff. Back then, we even suggested he keep a diary or something. I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that. After inquiring around, gathering a lot of information, you share this information with the GUN. It's like I still need to check the items left by Bringer. I'll head to SOHSSHSS. Do you see how fucking corroded my brain is? I can't say HSO. My brain just like rearranged the letters against my own will. I had no choice in that matter. It did it for me and I couldn't do anything about it. My brain was like, it's in a different order now. Sorry. Sorry, get good. Sorry, not sorry. Dude, there's free Wi-Fi in the fucking subway. That's sick. Every time I go to the subway, the shit fucking... I'm in the damn... Oh, fuck. Stop! My cat's just knocking shit over. Stop. Why'd you do that? You knocked over my Skeletor toy. I have a Skeletor, like, Lego thing that I have built. You just knocked that shit over and killed him. Cruel. Stop! Stop! Why are you doing that? Huh? More? Why are you doing that? Oh, like, killing him. You're literally killing him for. I have not been in this place since I had that mission here. There's probably like quests and shit around here, huh? Talk to book. Or hi. Alright, my cat's sitting in my lap right now. It's kind of in the way of like my keyboard and everything. Or you want to lay down? Hmm? You want to lay down? My cat wants to sit on my lap. The problem when he sits on my lap is there's not enough space in this chair, so I have to hold him up. Or you can't. That was him. He moved the mouse. Or you want to play Zenless Zone Zero with your tail? Oh, he left. He headbutt my chest and left.
Today's...
You're here. You already told me about the current situation. We've already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. Yet a notebook. Notebook? I don't recall seeing one, but there are a few tape recordings. Colleagues have already listened to those tapes. They're not just routine minutes and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. Find one that feels a bit different from the rest after inspecting them. Seems a bit heavier. Inside, do you need to play these tapes again? Shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec. There shouldn't be any issues. Might be something hidden inside. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. Yabi's desk is littered with scrolls and parts that can make out appear to the parts you can make out appear to be secrets of the clan swordsmanship. Should we unroll one and take a look? Spread out the incomprehensible document and discover a half-written hollow event report inside. Everybody knows that work just doesn't disappear even if you hide it. After carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. This must be the reason for its weight. How can we decrypt it? I can try. What does that even mean? Guys, this is called hacking, okay? This is how hacking is in real life, actually. You just play Osu. Oh, that was perfect? That shit was not perfect. Not even a little. Not even close to being perfect. I guess that was perfect. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just that good. Even when I miss, basically counts as perfect. You did it as expected. No information can be hidden this way. They're so vague about the way it's hidden that because like they know it doesn't make any sense. Might be really an answer inside this. All right, let's listen to it. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
All right, let's get started.
The set that Brigger left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that.
Damn, bro.
I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but
He was actually a real hero.
in the thick of all the fighting,
In the thick of it. Sorry, what has the song go?
and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me.
To the ring, to the pen, to the
Yeah, to the ring. Sorry, I had to look it up.
I managed
I'm
to
like
defeat the
ruining this like
Ethereals,
moment where
but the wounds
Bringer is like, oh, he was such a good guy, dude. He was such a good guy.
should be fatal.
Big reveal of what happened to him.
I don't mean to cast the blame at all here. And if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable.
It's gotta feel bad though, the fact that like you went into a hollow, came out of it on a successful mission, and were like a completely different person, and nobody
It's
fucking
just
noticed.
Human nature. It's normal. I just...
Like you got possessed by like a weird demon and nobody noticed.
Oh, what's that over there?
Hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows,
Constant conflict.
we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything.
Oh, I see. He just went crazy.
It's the only way.
I thought he got possessed by like an
Only
ethereal
by
demon.
embracing this power can everyone survive.
He just
Oh,
literally
Creator,
went crazy.
Please grant me
It's the sound of the demon inserting itself within him. You okay, GUN?
Are you okay, Jiyuan? Don't be so sad.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
Yo, what can you put in this pocket, by the way? Like, what is actually like feasibly? I
Bringer
guess you put your
say during
AirPods
the
in there.
recording?
Actually,
Whatever it was,
not cool.
he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
They're both true.
It's possible that both are true.
Dude, high five, Harumasa. Hell
Like
yeah,
if
dude.
Bringer actually met a real
this
god
guy?
that completely
We're on the same
healed his
wavelength.
body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point. But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
The Exaltus. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, there's like a group in another gacha game called Snowbreak, which kind of turned into a Gooner game because that was what was making the money. There's like a group in that game that has a similar name to Exaltus. They're like a bunch of crazy people, basically.
In any case, it's a clue that
They, like,
ultimately
worship-
points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see
They
where
like
it
worship
leads.
the evil of the world or something. We're expecting the investigation to lead to this, but what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Head back to the video store and rest for a bit. Yeah, I actually really liked I think the main premise of Snowbreak was actually really cool. They have this thing where like these giant robotic ladies, I don't know how to describe them besides that. Imagine like mecha ladies, but they're like giant. And they just like appear out of nowhere, and then they cause like snow to fall, and like the snow is like incredibly like radioactive or something. And they like bring like destruction wherever they come or something. I didn't get that far into the story, but I really liked the premise. The premise was so cool. Like I just love the idea of like
I've been waiting for
a
you. for
giant
quite some
robotic
time.
lady just appearing out of nowhere and snow gently falling from the sky. I don't know. Hi, Vivian. Who are you?
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators about some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
I only just heard about that.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
Stalker!
I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack.
I'm gonna need to go into the
Find it,
hollows.
and we'll finally
I need
know
a proxy.
what they are after.
Help me navigate through the hollows.
What do you mean by they?
What do you
Exaltus?
mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
Fine.
All right, I agree then.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Nah, I did just like gain a magical ability to go back inside though.
Well,
Despite
it's not really what proxies do.
my low ether
As I
aptitude.
expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on, what did you just
Hang on.
say?
What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon! Don't tell me you don't like him.
Yeah, that's me.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I
Belle's like, I want the credit. I want the credit. She loves Phaethon. I want her to love me.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
No, not really.
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because
You're
you love him
ashamed.
so much.
Wait.
I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave and admit your love.
The way she said "you're ashamed" sounds so familiar.
You're ashamed.
Why does that sound so familiar? Who says that?
Much. I went through a phase like that once.
That sounds so familiar.
Admit your love.
Does anyone else think
How
that?
should I put
I get it. You're ashamed.
Holy shit! That's like activating my neurons, but I don't know who it is. It's so familiar.
Admit your love.
ENVA. Do we know who the VA is? Sparkle! Is it Sparkle? Is it Sparkle?
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave.
Why is it? It's so hard to find the EN voice actors for these characters because they're doing it like anonymously. Oh, Silverwool. Wait, what? Oh, that's Korean. That's Korean. That's Korean. No, I think it's Sparkle. Isn't it Sparkle?
I get it. You're ashamed. Because relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
It's sound that you're ashamed. There's like a certain cadence to it that's like so. It's got my like neurons activating, and I'm like, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself.
She's insane, dude.
I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
Okay, thank you. I was so caught up chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out that you didn't. We don't have to voice act like the actual plot of the game. We'll just type that shit out. There's no point in voice acting the plot of why we're doing anything. We don't need to talk about that. You make some preparations to meet up in Blazewood. How did you know? Because I gathered information from my intelligence network, of course. May look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job and I know many secrets. Deal with you in the Exaltus. I must foil the Exaltus schemes, whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. Where to next? I need to go back and make some preparation. See you in Blazewood. Okay. You're ashamed. Oh, sure you want to head? Sorry, my neurons are activating again. I'm like thinking about the "you're ashamed." I'm trying to think about where I've heard that from. I think it's from the trailer. It's you, my dear Mask. Connect to EOS. Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Let's just go in. I want to connect to EOS though. EOS is better. Oh my gosh, whatever. I do hope this whole thing ends up being a fluke. Like the whole we can go into the hollows now. I hope its plot relevance is to reveal something about like maybe the mayor or whatever, like his connection to the fall of Erdu and like why he's giving us this technology and actually is like not good for us. Is gonna like explode in the hollow or something. Because I really don't like that we can just go into the hollow now. It's just like I don't like it as a plot point. But I would like it if it ended up being a plot point that like goes back on itself later, right? If that makes sense. But like right now, as like a solution to like I don't know, it I don't like it right now, but I might like it later. I don't know. It's just I like to have the idea of like the thing that made us unique, which is being in the Bangbu, right? Trigger. Wait, you're not Vivian. The fuck? You are literally not Vivian.
Proxy, you're here too.
You're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here?
What are you two doing here? And is that a new look I see, Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
You recall the incident you experienced with Ambi and Trigger. Relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged in the video archive. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with that. I can't imagine getting to this part of story and seeing this and being like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? What do you mean, bro? What are you saying to me?
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity.
Here's the issue, right? I think it's good that the character stories actually have an influence on the main story. I think that makes it so much more interesting because so many times I'm playing a character story and I'm like, nothing important's gonna happen here because it's a character story. So like, I kind of don't give a fuck. I like that it can have an influence on the story. The problem with that is if you're gonna have it have an influence on the story, you can't make it something that's optional because when you get to a point like this where you haven't played it, it's just really bad for like the player experience. I guess what I'm trying to say is like if I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
So, to gain her
No,
trust,
it's just
I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. And who's this young lady?
Vivian. She's my friend.
Her name's Vivian. She's my friend. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your
Damn, bro.
acquaintance.
He knows everything. He knows everything and everybody.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my
Really?
work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
Okay.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Also, the devs didn't bother making armor for me. Also, it would look kind of weird and funny. That would be actually kind of cool though if like you put them in armor and shit.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
That was like so dramatic for like a 1 second cutscene. I appreciate it. I
Vivian,
appreciate that they did
are
that.
you all right? You look depressed.
You okay, Vivian?
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling okay?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to
Didn't
meet
you already scam her, basically?
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Yenna steps to the side with Anbi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. You look
You're
sad.
not looking so good.
Ooh, that
Everything
makes
okay?
me sad.
I can tell you later, but not
Is it
right
weird
now.
that I kind of wanted to play Baldi's Basics again? I just know if I play it again, though, it's going to be another fucking 3 hours of me just losing on level 2 and level 3 over and over again.
That's all the information I got for you.
It's not going to be entertaining at all.
In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not
Why
join
not join
us?
us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
I mean,
Yeah, there really is no rush.
I guess
Sure,
not.
Let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Suspicious? Dorian. You guys remember Dorian Gray, man? That guy was fucked up, man. Didn't he do a ton of drugs and like, did he kill people? I don't remember if he killed people. Did Dorian Gay? Did Dorian Gay? Damn, bro. You would have said Dorian Gay to his ass. He would have looked into the fucking painting and he would have been fucking. He would have been spry in there, man. That'd be crazy, dude. I don't remember Dorian. I just remember him doing a shit ton of drugs and then looking in the mirror and be like, or looking in the painting and being like, oh my god, the painting is ugly. And then doing more drugs. I thought you didn't like Sienna. Roxy, do you believe in fate? In real life, no, but I did just read One Piece and I got to the chapter where Luffy was about to get executed and then lightning struck him for some reason and then he like survived the execution. So I guess now I do. In anime, at least. I've always thought that a predetermined fate is a very sad thing. Roxy, I actually... No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the hollows. Fate is kind of a fucked up thing, isn't it? What's the theory where, like, if you could look at all variables of every atom in the world, you could calculate the, like, preceding events and thus predict the future? Something like that? Isn't the thing also, though, like, because, like, atoms are, like, fucking weird or whatever, that, like, that's not actually true? Hello? Video game? It's loading a cutscene, isn't it? It only loads this long if it's loading a cutscene. Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought that was an enemy attacking me. Hi, Vivian. Watch this. Ever seen these sniper moves before? Ever seen a sniper do this in your entire life? Holy God fucking damn it, bro. These okay, I can't defend this game anymore. Every time an update came out, I was like, no, it's not a Gooner game. It's not a Gooner game. It's like it's got like character design and like, yeah, there's jiggle physics. It's not a Gooner game though. I can't defend it anymore with Trigger, bro. Do you see what the fuck's happening when I shoot her gun, bro? What is that, dude? That's like actually insane. That's not what happens, bro. Like I can't be defending this anymore, man. It's impossible.
Save your strength and recalibrating.
The thing is, I really like Trigger. Why? This doesn't devalue Trigger in any way, in my opinion. I mean, I'm an avid like gacha game fan, so I've seen worse than this. Okay, I've played Brown Dust too. Like, there's far worse things that could be happening in games like this. But I don't personally, it doesn't devalue the character for me, but that's just because I'm desensitized to it. I imagine if you're like a normal person and you're like, oh, I really like Trigger, and then you see that shit, I imagine like it could maybe discourage you from liking the character if, you know, you're like a normal individual in society.
In position.
This is so cool. She's actually fighting the enemies. Nice. Nice job, Vivian.
What exactly is it that you're investigating?
That's actually a sick run animation. Okay, how do I do that?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist
There you
anymore.
go. It's actually sick. What the fuck? Do all characters have an animation like this?
I'm on it.
Oh, they
What
do.
I'm
What the
investigating
fuck?
has something to
That's
do
so
with it.
cool. I never even noticed that. They all have a changing directions, unique animation. All right, you got this, Vivian. I put in my share of the work now. Now it's your turn. Bro, get away from me, man. Come on. Oh, fuck me. Vivian, you got this. Let's go, Vivian. Let's go. I'll deal with this guy, Vivian. I got the big guys. Don't worry about it.
You won't back down. Now you pay.
The team I've been thinking about running, or the team that I have set up, is
What you deserve.
Soldier Zero on B, Polka, and then Trigger, right?
The target's weary.
I'm wondering, is that too much stun? Is that like too much? Is there too much stun going on
Use that
in
vision
that
to head
team?
to the next
I like
location.
that team though. I think it's a cool team, but I don't know if it's like optimal. I guess I don't really care what's optimal as long as I can do Deadly Assault and other stuff.
Leave it to me, Andy.
Okay, I can't have that character out. Ow, my fucking teeth. Ow!
This is the place.
That's not good, man. I gotta go to the dentist like next week. I still haven't done my I still haven't scheduled an appointment. My fucking wisdom teeth are gonna start
What is it that you're looking for?
obliterating my gums, man.
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Among Us.
I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
She took us to a trash dump and was like, "Here, dig through the
Thanks,
trash."
But you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I'm sure it'll be faster that way. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
She's appealing to fuck, I forgot what it's called. I already forgot. I forgot what the logical fallacy is where you fucking glaze up the person you're arguing with. Remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite a nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as proud as him would never agree to do such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. Some days later, he suddenly took his own life. Damn, 2 shots to the back of the head. Suicide. That's crazy. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? The legendary artist was my husband, Mita's father.
Thank you, but I might not need it anymore. Who exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. Matter I discussed with Miss Onby is also related to them. Collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. Isn't this your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't need to be anchored to any object, and I don't need these works to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Ooh. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Of course. You don't ask why in this situation. You just say, yep. All right. Regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. Extremely, extremely grateful to you. All right. See you later. Damn, bro. That's fucked up. I can't believe he killed himself with 2 shots to the back of the head like that. I can't believe he killed himself by stabbing himself 80 times. And then chopping up his own body parts after post-mortem. Post-mortem chopping his own body parts up. And distributing them around the country. That's crazy. How could he commit suicide like that? Thanks, I'm not hungry. I don't even know what she is.
I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Yes! Vivian, get that for me.
Neither do I.
What are they implying there? I wasn't really paying attention. Suspicious item. Find a plush toy. After squeezing and kneading it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside a stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
Emotionally stable? What? That's so cute, though, actually. Look at it.
It's pretty cute.
Yes, dude. It is. I want to take a picture of it. It's so cute. Oh, shit, guys. Polychrome. I kind of want that capybara stuffed toy now. Oh, not this way. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to go over here and look at this. Find a lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one would put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
It's a fancy lunchbox?
Someone has been here recently.
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
Suspicious item. Time flow distortion ahead. Find some scattered oil barrels. After carefully searching, you find nothing resembling a ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want to find this so-called ring? What do you mean? Said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also says she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching here for long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place and was just an excuse to go back.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
There's enemies here.
I'm worried about Sienna.
Her location should still be safe.
So extra, but it's actually kind of sick. I don't know. I kind of like how extra she is with the whole with the whole shooting. Like, does she really have to do a backflip into a sitting stance and then for the final shot get down on all the floor? Like, she doesn't have to do that, but she does it anyways, and it's so... I love it. Sienna! Her eyes close peacefully.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before.
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
There was no reason to hold this conversation from the beginning when you're just going to show it
approximately 5 minutes later.
I'm very sick.
Just a
and
little
don't
bit of
have much
storytelling
longer.
advice for you.
If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my
I mean, I
corrupted
guess it's
body and
fine. I
hollow?
guess it's. I guess it works still.
That will secure a generous compensation.
It just kind of feels
package for my
weird to see a
daughter.
flashback from an event 5 minutes ago. But
It's
I
only
guess
what the Ravenlocks owe me.
I don't know.
Pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl.
So you're gonna
I have to
die?
give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted,
Why would you
withers
phrase it
away
that
and
way?
turns to dust, my love for you will always be there.
You don't have to phrase it like that. You know what I mean? Like you could say, "Don't worry, even if mommy is gone, my love will you for you will always." You don't have to say, "Don't worry, even if mommy's body is fucking stabbed and cut into pieces and turned into a horrible ether monster, and then a hollow kills like 30 hollow raiders and then gets destroyed by hollow raiders and then turns to dust." You don't have to add all that. I think it just makes it a little more depressing, you know? That's just my opinion, though.
Thank you.
What do I know?
You're a good kid.
Look, you made her sad, man. What the hell, man?
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Vivian falls silent for a moment as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I
She's
see
crazy.
are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
Dude, this is just like the whole event with Mona, where Mona was complaining about how when she describes people's futures, that they would all get mad at her.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
That little girl personally killed my dog.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
This is, bro. I hate how like unreasonable this like perspective of people are, but I also know it's like kind of real. I know if this like was real, that's legit what people would be saying, and it's kind of fucked up to think about. It's ridiculous in my head because I don't think that, but it's also ridiculous because I know some people would actually think that.
Every time. Every time.
Every time he doesn't know who he is.
There's
No,
nothing I
she
can
doesn't
change.
know what he's up to. Well, sorry,
Sometimes I
Vivian.
even
I know you're
wonder
having a
whether it's
moment
me
right now. I just a
predicting
little.
these things. Or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Nah,
Vivian, it's not your fault.
it literally doesn't make sense. How would you cause them? Unless like you're like, oh, your dog's gonna die in 2 weeks, and then you get a gun, and then 2 weeks from now you shoot the dog in the head. I don't think this is your fault, right?
You were just trying to be kind.
An explosion will
warning
kill
them about
37
impending
people in Times
disasters.
Square on June 27th, 2023.
June 27th, 2023. Vivian's fucking dynamite in her hands with the fucking lighter in the other.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Okay, I know. I'm ruining the scene. This is like a sentimental moment, and she's like,
Thank
"Oh."
you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Tell me, Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're too hard on yourself. You didn't fall silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic. Tina said that the compensation from the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption insurance enough to settle her daughter Mira for life. Hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such money-losing business. Ops demands it. There have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favor with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Tina's actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. Knowing that she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems like the ethereals are nearby. It's no longer safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
No, but I feel like when a character has a quirk like you do,
Whoa,
it's better to not.
Out of the blue question.
It's like it's too traditional for like the main character to make the future not happen. You know what I mean?
Is that
I swear to God, they better not pull that shit. Dude, Trigger is so tall. What the fuck? Holy shit.
I'll take point.
Trigger's like hella tall, man. I would like it though if we had like a future seeing character who like their future ability didn't like work 100% of the time and the main character wasn't like the exception. Whatever. I think I've seen it way too many times that it's like kind of cringe now.
This has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Ether vision activate.
It was, sorry, she said misfortune, and I reminded me of Little Misfortune. What is she saying that? She has like a famous saying.
The melody of combat. Deployed in position. Adjusting for wind.
Adjusting for wind.
I'm on it. Foxy, the fissure
Hold on, I have
that
to
we're
find
looking
it.
for is up ahead.
Little Misfortune. Little Misfortune.
Despite a bad ending, once the camera stops rolling,
Fortune.
no one's really gone.
What did she say? I forgot what she said. She has like a funny saying, and I totally forgot what it was. It's not big yikes. It's not big yikes. I forgot what it was. How could I forget? It was so good.
Recalibrating.
Down strategy.
I'll pierce your throat. What you deserve. Increase firepower. Time to pin them down.
Is it Yikes Forever? What is it? I forgot what it was. Yikes Forever? Is that what it is? I don't remember, man. I remember loving it, though.
Are one with the wind.
Right on cue.
I know I'm not saving it for 3, whatever. It might be yikes forever.
The target's weary. What you deserve.
Bam, bam, bam.
Target locked.
Yeah, you really don't need trigger on the field at all. That bar lasts forever, man.
I think it's about time.
It's yikes forever. It is yikes forever. Okay, sorry. When she's, I was just thinking about this, and I was like, I have to hear it again.
Paul died doing what he loved. It's simple. Yeah, yikes forever.
Yikes forever. That's peak. That's cinema.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger and on believed.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Let's wait.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't
It
worry.
seems like this is like a big burden on you. I kind of don't want to make you talk
You're
about
the
it if you don't want
first person
to.
ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations.
Oh, wow. A good story with like someone who has this ability would be like a love story where she like is ostracized from society, but like a boy falls in love with her anyways. And she tells him that he sees his death, that she wants him to get away. But despite that, he says, no, I want to love you. And then he fucking dies anyways. But like, I don't know. I like those types of stories. I know that's like really depressing, but I don't know. Something about that like popped in my head, and I was like, that's kind of a nice story. That'd be a great like side story with someone who has this ability that isn't Vivian,
Time, without exception,
because that would mean I would die, and I don't want to die. Also, I can't die. I'm the main character.
I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Wait, yeah, that would be so cool, right? Because okay, in this theoretical story that I have created, where this character who can see the future always sees like sadness happening, right? Death and whatever. The boy who falls in love with her, despite him dying and that being sad, he dies happily, knowing he got to spend his time with that girl that he loves, and she also feels happy that she got to spend time with him. So despite the prophecy becoming true, it is for the first time in her life something in which the prophecy resulted in some form of happiness, and it would be like crazy. You know what I mean? That would be such a good side story. Anyways, it's not going to happen here because those types of stories don't happen in games like this.
Why would I be offended?
Someone go write that. Someone go write a fan fiction on that. Or like write a story, or like put it in your visual novel or something. Make it a side quest in like Red Dead Redemption 3 or something.
I've always considered this ability.
That's an actual good story. It's not a curse. It's not a curse.
It's not a curse. If anything, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
That thing just exploded. If anyone writes a story with that concept, I get 20% royalties. Found it. The vending machine. Bringer belongs are probably stashed away in here. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in here. Wait, what? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot. He probably watched Breaking Bad and saw how Walter White hid a gun in the vending machine for the sodas.
Push the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
Skylar. I am the danger, Skylar. Skylar. Jesse. Jesse, we need to hide Ringer's belongings, Jesse. Oh, Mr. White, what the hell, man? Mr. White, I can't be in the hollow for that long, Mr. White. You know I have low ether aptitude. Jesse, shut the fuck up, Jesse. We gotta put Ringer's stuff away. Or else the DEA will find it all. Walter, I'm telling you, hiding all this stuff in the vending machine is not a good idea, Walter. What do you know, Mike? I am the danger. Walter. Put your dick away, Walter. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just a little weird right now.
There's nothing in here.
Walter, if you're gonna hide the items, Walter, inside of a vending machine, at least do it in a get a grip vending machine or chewy coffee vending machine. I like lost the voice completely. It's not even doing his voice anymore. The drink normally roll out. A worn out notebook appears instead. Ah, Master Proxy, this is how it's done. It leagues ahead of the professional intelligence brokers. You telling me that? I thought she had the intelligence. Oh!
Out of my way.
I thought he just got his ass beat, dude. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome. He just got his ass beat. Ringer's notebook. Old and worn looking. Seems to have a lot of locations of interest and marked down. Cool.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Those are called letters. Usually letters are strung together to make words, and then words are strung together to make sentences. The shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange yet familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Companion?
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
All right. You were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage.
So, the whole time, you were only bidding on the collection so you could get backstage and mess with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Bro.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned
hate this guy because he took the shit that we need.
New Eridu that, despite its longevity,
Oh, wait, did we get it back? I think we got it back.
has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members.
Wait, I don't remember what happened last story event.
So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
You see, we're thieves and we're evil, but actually we're your friends, so it's okay that we're evil. And actually, we've never done anything wrong in our entire lives, and we only kill people because we do it for justice, even though we're, like, inherently evil.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies.
Okay, well, you guys, like, actually commit crimes. Like, legitimately, I don't commit crimes.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate.
We're not supposed to kill people, but I kill people quite frequently, actually.
We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair.
Not true. Squid Games? Fair.
Being the uneven distribution of wealth.
Squid Games is fair. Gacha games, also fair. Slot machines, casinos, very fair.
People from tops splurge.
He's right, though,
on
honestly.
luxurious
He's right.
collectibles, while
We
the
distribute the
poor
wealth.
have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair.
So
Somebody
true.
has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more.
How do you guys
If
pass
you
judgment
ask
on that?
me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Like, in theory, I'm down with what you guys have to say, but like, at what point, like, how do you guys got like a mathematical equation for deciding who deserves what amount? Because like, I don't know, you know, that's where I'm like, I'm a little at odds here. I agree with the general premise, but like, I just don't trust you motherfuckers.
I don't really agree with this form of justice.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations. I intend to let my actions do all the talking. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack.
This is for
on
everyone
all
who's
of
skipping through these. They know to read at least this part.
We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal.
That's the crystal, right, that we're trying to get?
We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
Need some time to think about it.
I need some time to think about it.
Until the next
How about this?
update.
If you
3.3. What update number is this? 2.1. What? Actually, I don't know the number
then
we're
why
on.
don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Don't you like hate him?
He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Okay. Well, if those are the terms.
If you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Fancy collectible. Ooh. Ooh, that makes me sad. Collectible gifted by Vivian. Oh. Looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time.
There's like a
working
tracker in that shit or something.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Things seem quiet now. Let's try raising our internaut level in the meantime. Please. Oh, I ran out of coffee and I feel like I'm like yawning and I'm tired now. After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others return to the video store. Dude, Hugo POV. Wait, we gotta check his cake out, okay? This is important for all the women and gays who play this game. Or men-loving individuals. Because there's more categories to that. The only reason I say that is because I saw a post where they updated his like enemy boss art and they like caked him up hella. So like, because you know you fight him at some point, so he has like boss art, and so the boss art, he looked like really evil, and his like ass was pointed towards the screen for some reason. And then there was like an update that came through in like the beta or whatever, and they updated it and they like caked him up in that piece of artwork, and I was like, holy shit, dude. It was kind of funny. We're already at the video store. Should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery for now.
So you actually own a gallery.
I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of the gallery owner works quite well.
All right, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you?
Well,
shortly before.
I'm evil and I'm doing evil things. Ooh.
I'm meeting up with... Oh, that's not... I thought I was meeting up with the panda, bro. Casey?
Well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. Long time no see. I assume you finished the task I asked you to do, yes?
Oh, that was Hugo to Casey.
Done as promised. Already found buyers for the good you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed. Spread the word about it in the circle. Getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly. You're not in any trouble, are you? You have funding issues, I'm also your guy. Got a friend who offers loan services. Thank you for your concern. My cash flow is very healthy. I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. All right, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. Remember him mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time.
That guy. Meet at Lumina Square.
So he wants his...
Though my first instinct is like he wants someone to rob his gallery. Why else would he want it to be popular and put them all on sale? He's trying to lure someone in? Question mark? Ah. Definitely not this motherfucker.
Yes? The musician's third string breaks. The gatekeeper whispers to me. In which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman? Huh? You still LARPing at your age, old man? Not only people my age would like that. Sorry, my mistake. When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman?
Left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer.
Can't get over the embarrassment every time I have to say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Should I say waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner? Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyways. You've already caused the scene at the auction. That robe of heroes stunt. Can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil. Swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman, he's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know, relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head-on. Better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument with you anyways. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful schemes they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how is Lycoon doing lately? Haven't seen him in a while. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. What? I know you two split up. It's been years. You still not over it? Don't know, don't care. If there's anything else, I'll get going now. Alright, fine. Good luck. Students nearby seem to having an intense discussion. You hear a familiar name. So, that Mockingbird Phantom Thieves Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Cops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among the evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they can just let it be. What do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, if possible, joining tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. If it's really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True. Who would turn down money? These high school students are engaged in a deeply political and socially ingrained conversation. That's kind of interesting to see. Almost time to meeting with Hartman. Time to go. All right, before we go, I gotta fucking piss. I've been needing to piss for a while, but I've been holding it in. I'll be back.
Hello? Hello? I'm here. All right, I'm scrolling through Reddit right now because there's more voice actor drama and then also apparently AI Germa drama. So I don't care. I genuinely, well, I do care because that's why I'm reading it, but it's like
Voice actor drama, voice actor drama, voice actor drama.
I don't know, man. Invitation has been confirmed to Steam guests. Would you like to enter the private suite now? Hey, I recognize this room. Arrogant man. You the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. Sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You had better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
You don't recognize him? He's in literally the same outfit.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place.
Betrayal?
My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you.
I'll be sure? That doesn't sound like a confirmation.
You're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops?
Yo.
That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman,
yeah,
I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity. Shouldn't that be sufficient assurance?
Our Clint ass motherfucker.
If I betray you, then you merely
Oh, I put the mask on and I become a different person.
Finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
You do make a valid point there. You're right. I am very powerful and strong and very incredible, and I could kill anybody that I want in this world with the snap of my fingers. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I
This guy's such a
appreciate your
dumbass,
trust.
man. He's getting rizzed up by fucking Hugo.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
He's appealing to flattery. Hartman calls over to the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glass, nods to Hugo before draining it in one go. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows in suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
They need not know.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise,
Are there only 2 members left? I guess Lycon left, and then...
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you.
This Hartman guy is such a dumbass.
All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Damn, bro.
Father! We have to punish him!
Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline.
Bro,
Kicked out
that's
ages ago.
racist.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
No, you didn't. Come on.
Father, he must be
No, you
expelled.
didn't. Come
To
on.
live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought.
That's
Only
fucked up.
someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was #1.
As I've told you before,
What
there's
is
only
this?
room for one winner in this family.
This is actual family? Bro, what the fuck is wrong with your dad? Is he
And
insane?
there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
Really brought up some... Oh, that's
Some
he's gonna say it.
unpleasant Memories?
I don't have to say it.
It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
That sounds suspiciously evil. The other side, after Hugo leaves. Roxy, you look like you have something to say. About that chosen one. Truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. Chosen proxy, in other words. Chosen one. Fine, I believe you. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. Date time. You're at Lumina Square with Vivian.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
Yeah, no problem. I got you. We're besties.
Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep.
This is my favorite hobby. I like to block the road for as long as humanly possible. You like these guys? You want anything? Soda? Chips? Pizza, soda, chips, water?
You're a child that only brings misfortune.
That's fucked up to say to me. Why would you say that to me?
People have been saying that about me for a long time.
This is my friend. One of my best friends, actually. I've never actually looked him in the eye, but, you know, he's in there. He gives me shit.
And resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
Nice photo. Very nice photo. There you go. I'll save this one. There you go. Just for you. You got any more dialogue before I step on this circle? Oh no.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was
Holy
really
shit,
happy
that was
when you
kind of
said that
aggressive.
my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you.
We literally just met like a day ago. Like, it's been one day.
Fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
Okay, yeah. Sure, whatever.
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
Hey, I actually try to be that way, like in real life too.
Like, I don't need to worry about anything.
That's like the best.
Own true self.
If you can find a friend who you feel that way with, that's like literally the best. I try to be that person because I know what like the anxiety of feeling like you have to be a certain way. I know what that feels like.
To be extremely compatible.
Aura plus aura. You want to play Fortnite later? Minus aura.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point.
Damn, bro.
But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly.
What's up with MiHoYo men having like the worst lives ever?
I digress.
You know what I mean?
He ran away and
Your
ended
eyes
up
get
meeting
fucking
Lycon
dug
and
out of
his
your
master.
skull and you're blind. You fucking get cut by like an ethereal blade from another dimension and get sent to like the ether realm.
You know what I'm saying? Like this always happens, and like your past is like you were a slave or something. All the miHoYo men live such terrible
After
lives.
that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
Your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things.
Yeah, I know. miHoYo would never release a
really
bad person
isn't
as
a
a
bad
character that you could play as. Never in their entire lives would they ever do something like that.
I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
They're chatting with for a while. You say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to back to the video store and get some proper rest. Wise. Some crazy fucking shit. I just learned about some crazy fucking shit, bro.
Hey, Belle. You're home late today? I've been standing here in this spot the entire time doing absolutely nothing.
I chat with Vivian.
Yeah, I don't fucking care. Let's call it a day. Once Vision and the others get in touch,
or Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Vivian has contacted us. She said she'll help you investigate the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lycon and me, whom we recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes pick us up in the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did the last few times? Yeah. All right, so many friends around this time. There shouldn't be much risk. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what, remember safety first. I'll do it. I'll keep going. I got another hour. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together, she says, going off on her own. I am enjoying this part of the story more. I think there was like a period in the beginning where, like, I don't know. Zenless story is very strange to me because, like, I feel like it lacks a certain oomph. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. They're very character focused, I feel like.
It appears we're the first to arrive.
I feel like the main story kind of suffers from that a little.
This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy.
Oh.
Oh.
He has a... Oh,
it's
that makes
we're
me...
fellow fans.
Okay.
Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
Yeah.
For sure. Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later?
Dude, we're in.
Huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
What? I don't remember selling merch.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
That's it. She's insane, dude.
Cars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlist they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
She's crazy, dude. Yeah, sure.
I'm super curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me sometime.
Splendid. Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch. Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow.
He's doing evil
I
things.
wonder how that's coming along.
Is this Hugo POV?
Same old routine. Shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyways.
Bro's out getting chocolate, bro. Don't you got a place to be?
Rations, bottled water, those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in a bag, thank you.
At this moment, a familiar figure appears.
Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence. Didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. You could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master. That would be perfect.
Manager went over this with me. You have my word. As long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret.
How awfully kind of you. All right, I'm short on time. I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping.
Doo-doo. Get some emergency meds. Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. Other familiar. Why is he stalking me, bro?
You know what, Lycoon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away.
Life is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you. They're going to keep meeting up with each other over and over again. They might as well just walk with each other, hand in hand.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
What about Mockingbird, though?
But what should we call it then?
Aren't they?
How about...
Oh, I thought they were called Mockingbird because they refer to it as Mockingbird.
It's a bird known for mimicking the calls
I guess it wasn't
of
called
others to blend
Mockingbird
in.
yet.
The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads.
Dude, Sword of Damocles.
Into the hearts of the rich
When you take damage,
whenever they hear the name.
it like randomly comes down and insta kills your character.
Just like Jack used
right?
to say. This world isn't fair.
Yeah, that sword isn't fair.
So that's
I don't know why anyone would ever pick that thing
we
up.
have to influence it however we can. And change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember.
I would never kill anyone.
Right. I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
A mockingbird. I mean, what else would it be? You and like Khan share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive. Hey, everybody.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Wasn't like Khan also late?
Do forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
Anbi's just kind of here. Anbi's just kind of hanging out with us. All right, the other familiar face. We also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems that Miss Ambi is the reinforcements recommended by manager. Pleasure to meet you. I am Hugo. Hello, the proxy's already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So before entering the Hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll all be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebooks and searching the area. It may contain secrets related to Exaltus. We'll have to explore and find out if there are any further questions. Let's begin now. Oh, I'm tired, man. I'm looking tired for some reason. How do you think it feels to be Monkey D. Luffy? Like when he stretches. Does his bones stretch too? Actually, yeah, what does it mean to be a rubber man? His bones, I imagine his bones stretch as well. Otherwise, like, his bones and his muscles stretch, right? Lycon. Lycon, sorry, Lycon.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Vivian. The game devs must not have time to make their own area.
More familiar than you, it seems.
Bruh.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
I'm trying to dodge attack because if you dodge counter, you build up so much of that bar. Vivian, you fucking suck. Do you only have your normal attack string? Oh, she's got two of them stun locked though, actually.
Right over.
Oh my god, a door.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby.
I can't
Over
wait to
here.
this crazy ass puzzle.
Wow,
You walk over
you
here's
really
bell,
know this place like the back of your paw.
then you press it, the F button.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't worry, I can hack it.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It
It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Leave that problem to me.
Just leave that problem to me.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone.
Wise.
Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then.
Organize the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect to the same way you've been done before. Oh, hacking mode. I can't wait to hack. Oh, crazy, crazy. They really do be calling me the hacker man.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram.
Come on.
In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be?
I tried telling you. I tried saying.
Impossible. There's no way. But then again,
I literally told you.
Nathan could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Nope.
No, you've got the wrong person.
Really? But my instincts are telling me that you have to be Phaethon. Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon, I've been your biggest fan for years now.
Now's not the time for this.
Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you, I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Let's wait until we're done.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
I forgot Anvi was here.
This isn't...
Say no more.
It isn't the time for chit chat. Okay, let's
The
keep
door's
going.
finally open.
He's a gasp that Lord Phaethon is here. Toilet? What the fuck? What the hell is this room? I just realized there's a bunch of toilets here.
Is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never want to wake up. Fall back.
I really like Onbi. I feel like part of my problem is like I never gain the 3 stacks. Enemies kind of just die before then.
The fissure over there should
I'm
lead
annoying.
to our destination.
Also, how does Hugo? Aren't I the? Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna get into this again. I've heard too many people complain about it already. Where it's like, aren't you like people shouldn't be leading you? You should be leading them because that's like the point in being a proxy. You know what I'm saying?
Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
Dodge.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
His fighting style is pretty cool. Probably some of my favorite animations is Lycoon. This is very sick.
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
Okay, they're attacking this lady, not me.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Mind the blind spot.
I can't stun that guy.
Time to
There we go. That's what I've been waiting for, man. Now we got max stacks, and it's dead before I could even do the other two. It's just kind of unfulfilling, you know, when I don't get the 3 hits.
Some food? Water?
She's so nice.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Oh, look at that, dude. Look at that. He pissed the floor. Get out of the way, Vivian. You're blocked up by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and head
Split up.
simultaneously to save.
You gotta cover 3 different places.
So we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proc.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
She's so right, though, honestly.
Ambi's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
No, no.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you?
Huh? That's not it.
It's okay. We got it.
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
No objections. Let's proceed with the science squads. You really enjoy posing as a leader, don't you? I believe everyone here is well aware within the Hollow. Master Proxy is the only leader. You enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't. It's on me. Lord Faithin, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? Let's keep going, guys. As Proxy said, let's make it quick. All right, Vivian, come on, let's go.
Lord Faithin, there are too many ethereals here.
Lord Faithin, I'll leave the door to you. Don't worry, I'll take care of these ethereals. I will not let these ethereals touch Lord Faithin. The fuck? You gonna light up all the data points. I don't remember this shit. It's a new minigame? Crazy. Crazy. All right, let's go, Vivian.
Lord Faithin, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time.
Dude. Teamwork. Anything else you want to say to me? Okay. Blink.
Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I share a deeper connection.
They're making this. They're doing it.
Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
Nope. I'm real.
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real. See? You can even hold my hand.
Whoa! That's lewd, man. You can't do that.
Not only is Lord Faithin incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Faithin fan until my very last breath.
Why do you like Faithin?
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Faithin so much, Vivian?
Lord Faithin is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times.
Did we? Did I do that?
You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Well, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, thank you for your support.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff.
Anbi is fine, bro. She's like a super soldier.
As for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
Roger. There are too many ethereals here.
Anbi!
So, it's not a huge problem.
Somebody dodge. There you go. Okay, too many people are attacking now.
Now you pay.
Is there something wrong with like the way Anbi functions? I feel like I can't dodge with her as well as I would like to. There's something about it, man. I can't explain why. She just feels like harder to dodge with.
Off balance. What you deserve.
Awkward, I dodge! Is it just me? Am I just bad? Like, I don't know. There's something about Ami. It's just like...
It's time.
I can't for the life of me. If I'm in the middle of an attack sequence, I feel like I'm unable to dodge. But then I just take damage. Which I guess is like... I guess, how do I say it? It's like in between where like you're stunnable, right? I feel like I'm unable to dodge in those in-betweens. I guess I shouldn't spam as much, maybe. These motherfuckers. Teamwork. I would never press a button at the same time as this guy.
So, we have to cooperate to solve
You guys have to press a button at the same time. There's no cooperating here.
That's
What are you guys
shame.
talking about? You guys are acting
no
like you have to like...
with you right now.
Oh my god.
Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post haste.
We must press these buttons at the same time. This doesn't make any sense, dude.
That's
Come on.
exactly
Just
what
do
I
it.
was thinking. Just this once. We should trust
Trust you.
each
There's
other.
no trust that you have to. You don't have to trust anybody to do this. You just have to press the button.
I have no objections.
These guys are way too...
Very well.
They got
Then you'd better
deep
put your
history,
word.
man.
I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
For quite a while, seemed to be caught in the memories from long ago.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
Not?
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught,
Bonka.
the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through
You
his
gotta
lineage.
believe in him, though.
A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean
Hugo's gonna be a bad guy?
bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight, to restrain him, and when necessary, to choke him.
Back to the present. After a bout of not so happy cooperation, Lycoon and Hugo finally managed to press the button at the same fucking time.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers.
No, it was you. Didn't you kill somebody when like he was very explicitly like, don't kill people?
I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
What is elation? Me. I am elation.
It worked.
Hi guys, great job, everybody. We all did it. Teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers. I believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. Wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing. Perfectly coordinating partners such as Lord Phaethon and I coming in first place is to be expected. Vivian's right. These are perfect partners. Hee 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 hee. Vivian, that smile on your face is a bit concerning. It's not. Vivian only smiles happily when thinking about Lord Phaethon. Everyone, the location marked in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. Strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that.
Dude, you're being
Miss
tricked.
Vivian
He's gonna
wishes to join
grab
us.
me and take me
She's more
away.
than welcome.
Okay, then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
Vivian stumbles off with Lygon as if in a daze.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
Figured out a while ago, didn't you?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you.
It's very obvious, honestly. It's not much of a secret.
I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She
You
passed
killed her.
away a long time ago.
Well, I don't think you actually killed her, but
Whether you're Faithin or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
are you gonna try and kill yourself or something?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside
You're gonna become
someone who walks
super
in the
evil.
light. Like not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, a man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened.
Damn.
People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand.
I get it. I mean, I
Vivian has a
get
good
it.
heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
I have to kill you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly
He's not gonna
strong,
kill me.
kind, capable.
He wouldn't have
and
asked me to take care of
really,
Vivian if he
really
planned on
lucky.
killing me right
The
now.
world needs more people like you. Remember that
He's going to like
revenge
do
movie I
something
told
fucked
you
up
about,
though.
Children of Devils.
I'm gonna
I
have to
still
stop
haven't
him.
found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Hi, everyone. Let's continue. That was very mysterious. It's definitely like I'm about to turn like super evil type monologue. You know what I'm saying?
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken,
A sacrifice.
that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
I think
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must
I think
be
I
at least a
know
dozen of them.
why this game
And that's
kind of
only
suffers
counting the ones we know
story-wise.
so far.
It's like it's too character focused. It spends so much time getting me to like Vivian and Hugo
These sacrifices may still
that
be
like
hibernating, but the
I don't know what's happening in the story. I don't even know what this thing is. Why is there like a big booger rock in the fucking middle of the damn hollow?
And that's not all. These
Why should I
sacrifices
care?
can
Have I just
exist
not been
outside
paying
the
attention?
hollows.
It might also be I haven't been paying attention, but
They
like
make their way into populated areas,
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's
These
almost
can
certainly what they
leave
meant by
the
vengeance
hollow,
against
right?
New Eridu.
Something like that. Need to get rid of them.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You were from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice.
Why is
all
this
along.
guy like comically evil, by the way?
Tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
Hugo.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Hugo takes one step forward and walks over to Hartman's side.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice?
I don't think so.
Of course. You can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take...
This plan was horribly, like, you lost against, didn't he lose against Icon? Now we got two other people who want to fight his ass as well. What did this guy promise you?
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing. Bravo!
That was a great laugh, dude.
I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind...
Dude, Onby could kill all these motherfuckers in like half a millisecond.
Over my dead body.
Dude!
Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
I swear to God, I dodged that and pressed counterattack.
Your plans will never succeed.
It's useless.
Damn it! I was trying to purposely dodge counter out of it,
You're not
so I could
just going against
get more
the people in
stacks.
front of you. You're not going against me.
There you go. There you go. I have to think a little more before I attack with her.
But rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
Now you pay.
Dude, I swear to God, I pressed dodge. I swear to fucking God, I pressed it.
Stay calm now.
Flip the switch.
I've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. How did they do that quickly? How did they take that whole ass fucking rock, dude? That doesn't make any sense. Wasn't it like a huge ass green rock? How did they extract it that quickly? Come in. Hello? I was supposed to go this way. I thought I was supposed to go up the elevator. Sorry. There they are. Get them. Hartman's mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
He's too stupid. He doesn't know what you just said to him.
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible.
Impossible.
You're part of our family?
He's the illegitimate child.
An illegitimate child. But I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle. You were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children.
He did
but
that?
sorry
Holy shit.
to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Oh,
That's impossible.
oh god, not Edmund, no. The creator of Binding of Isaac? Oh god.
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
Their real secret, oh god.
More than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Hugo, kill him.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right?
He's double crossing us.
I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
Like, Khan's not gonna like that.
We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine.
Why do you? I thought you hated your father.
If fate is not willing to give me justice,
Why do you care about?
just
I
have
guess
to seize
I don't
it
know.
with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall.
I don't.
Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
Would they?
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu.
They don't like Mayflower.
Exactly what Tops wants to
This
see.
is like too much like internal political strife that I kind of don't care about.
People will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change
I
everything
see.
for good.
You gotta kill like hundreds of people to be successful. Then you could stop all the killing of hundreds
For
of
a
people.
permanent and absolute victory. We
I'm sure
must
no one has
endure the
ever thought
pain
about
of
this
cutting
before,
away
ever.
rotten flesh, and persevere through the darkest hour before someone has to do it.
I don't think so.
I don't really agree. Sounds like some
No,
twisted logic to me.
no, I don't think so. Motherfucker.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
Damn, bro. I think he's going through an existential depressive mood right now. Don't become the kind of person you hate.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the
Take
abyss.
my hand into the oh wait, no, I forgot how the song goes. What does the song go? Uriah dies and goes to hell. Hi, bro. You're about to get fucking owned right now. Sorry.
Time you need.
Nice try. I forgot you could do that. 1, 2, 3. Holy shit, okay. That's kind of crazy that it makes you do another one of those in the middle of that one. Am I out of fucking points already?
Trying to run.
A perfect conduit.
One, two, three, hole. 1, 2.
Truly believe.
Of course. Are you surprised?
I had never once thought that Mockingbird was a failure. Our actions, no matter how childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the world.
He's right. He's right.
Now you pay.
Now you pay.
They might have been trivial.
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
I'm in the flow. I'm in the flow right now. I'm in the flow state.
This is the final lesson I'll impart to you. Those who cannot give up anything are destined to end up with nothing. Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Oh, you don't have to be so dramatic, man. You can just... Also, bro really thought he could 3v1 us. I feel like, you know, maybe have a better plan next time. Like, you were obviously gonna get your ass beaten. Like, sorry. Lycon has to finish him off, honestly. No one else can finish him off.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice
He's not gonna
call
kill me, dude. He told me to
or
take
your
care of his
precious
sister.
faith.
He's not gonna kill me.
I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Holy shit.
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you
That
hurt?
it just ended so anticlimactically. You know what I mean? I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this. Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Honestly, if I was in Belle's position, I would have leaped myself off the building. Like, the moment he put the knife up to me, I would have been like, all right, bro, peace. All right, bro, bet. You just told me to take care of your sister, bet. And I'd fucking throw myself off the building. I literally would do that. It's like, you're going to do this shit to me. Like, come on, man. You can't tell me take care of your sister. Also, I'm going to fucking kill you right now. Something isn't right.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Vin quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time. She finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
That isn't necessary because we're going to assume he's dead, except he's
To be
not.
frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
He's still alive.
There's a chance he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Okay, but he could be like Inosuke from Demon Slayer and he can move his heart around. Ever thought about that?
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
Unbi watched him, grabbed it, and run away, and she was like, eh,
I
well.
was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this. Well then, now that it's all over...
I want to have a crazy story for Wise when I get back, though. Not far away stands a mysterious figure. It's a mysterious woman from the beginning!
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
Monka S. Am I about to die? That was pretty cool. That ending bit was really good, I think. I feel like execution, little work, but it was pretty good. Like, I like the idea of it. She remained silent the entire way. You okay, Vivian? Fine, just a little distracted. After what happened, you deserve some rest. Need some more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltist. When I know about Hugo, could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There's no need for him to put on such a show. To deliberately use you as a hostage, I don't think he'd ever intended to harm you. Hugo said, in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. That business with the sacrifice cord. Maybe there's something deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Of course. Thank you. Sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? I did it. Go back to your bedroom and get some rest. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I guess his intention was probably to fake his own death so that lady would see it. I imagine. I mean, I know his ass is coming back, so it's not like he's gonna fucking... he literally is a character on a banner. Okay, he's coming back. There's like no way he's dead there. It would be crazy if he did just die there, though. We did it. That was pretty good. I don't know. I think I was thinking about this, like the time in Zenless where I felt the least like playing the game was during the Astra and Evelyn stuff. I think Astra and Evelyn are cool. I think my problem with like that whole period was they were trying so hard for me to get me to like Astra and Evelyn, mostly Astra, that I just felt like not invested in the story. I don't know. I think Zenless has a lot of pacing issues, if anything. I think you could definitely do with pacing problems. I don't know. It just feels weird sometimes, and like the I don't know. I think it was good. Like, I think it was a good story. It's just it's told in a very strange way because it's trying to do a lot at the same time, right? It's trying to get you to like Vivian. It's trying to get you to like Hugo. It's trying to give you like foreshadowing about what Hugo's doing, while also like adding extra gameplay, like you walk around as Hugo and do shady stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it tries to do so much that I think it's like not, it ends up like disrupting like the flow of the storytelling. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm not a writer. I don't write stories. You know what I mean? Like I don't do this. This is not my job. I do think like Zenless is very character first though, and I think that's like not good. No, he's gambling. Nothing. Of course, nothing. Oh, I have another one, actually. Wrong one. It'd be crazy if I got a Cinema 1, though. Yo! Character, please? Oh, whatever. All right, that's it for me, though. Honestly, I gotta go. I'll probably do this next time. Oh, it unlocks in 11 hours. Oh, but that's the extra stuff. I did, while I was on the bathroom, I did see someone complain about how boring this is. And I was like, that's kind of sad because I really like Trigger. I think she's a cool character. And it's kind of sad that this is like apparently really boring. I don't know. It's hard to explain why it's hard to feel invested in the story of this game. Honkai Star Rail, I think, just has such a grand like world, and that's honestly what keeps me attached. And then the characters I think are great in Honkai Star Rail, and I think the way they tell the story with like, I think it's the way they tell the story is pretty well done too, because you have like the Astral Express, which is like your main cast, and you have people that can join it, like Sunday. Like seeing Sunday join the Astral Express is really cool, right? Stuff like that. I think the storytelling in Honkai Star Rail sometimes feels a little off, but there's always a point where I get like refreshed. I guess I don't know how to say it. I get like refreshed on my feeling of Honkai Star Rail every time like a version or like the story ends, and you know, you get the big hype ending, and it's just always like, oh, that was sick. That was awesome. That was actually so good. I think Penaconi's a great example. Genshin also does this sometimes. Genshin struggles a little more, but Genshin, the whole Furina story in Genshin, I think is a great example where like, I think most of Fontaine, I was like, this is interesting, but it's not like actively holding me. Though it's interesting. I think the beginning of Fontaine's really interesting. And then you get to the Furina arc and it's like, this is so peak. I love this. And so it kind of refreshes my desire to continue the story. I don't think there is a point in Zenless where I have felt that way, where like the story concluded and I was like, oh, that was, that was sick. You know what I mean? Like the last story with Miyabi was pretty cool, but like I wasn't like particularly like invested. I don't know. It's just, there's something about the way that this story is told, or like the writing, or like my instinct tells me pacing, because I think there's a lot of good stuff here. It just sometimes feels a little convoluted in my brain. I don't know, but like, I don't know. I just don't feel refreshed when I get to a part of the story and I'm like, oh, that was sick. I can't wait for the next one. You know what I mean? I don't know. Still a good game. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's it for me. I gotta pick up my sister soon. I'll probably do some of this shit off stream, honestly. It's like the less invested I feel like in paying attention to the story, the more I want to just have like a YouTube video playing while I do this, and then it makes it hard for me to like want to stream it. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna head out. I gotta do stuff. Tomorrow,
RPG Thursday, Final Fantasy
7. I'll probably play it tomorrow, unless I'm like morbidly sick or like way too tired, which both of those are probably not going to happen. So I don't know. Okay. Bye.